Hi,
Hello.
friends! Welcome back to Talking Tandomness. I think that's just what our intro is going to be,
Yeah.
and then we'll just jump right into whatever we want to talk about. Rosebud Thorn of this week, or day, or month, or whatever you want to do that for.
Let's see what could happen this week. It wasn't really a great week.
Yeah.
Hmm. Did I do anything fun? I didn't do anything fun. I bought a new water bottle today so that I could stay hydrated.
Okay.
That's it. That's the only good thing I've done this week.
That is. Hey, hey, hey! Small steps are important.
Mm-hmm. Small steps
Okay,
followed up
bud.
by uh I am talking to Big Boss.
Okay. Not good, not
Not good,
bad.
not
We'll
bad.
see where it
Yeah, that
ends up.
might end up somewhere that I don't want it to be. Uh, Thorn, I'm currently hiding from a friend because I didn't really want to play a game tonight. Yeah,
Okay.
that's on my list of
Is
things.
that a thorn, or is that just
That's
like
me
a?
dodging. Um,
Okay, we'll count
yeah,
that
we'll
as
count that
your
as a thorn.
thorn. My rose of this week. So I've been really, really behind on just like cleaning my room and doing laundry and things. So I did like 5 loads of laundry and I folded 3 out of the 5. So I think that's a rose. Like I'm making progress. And then tomorrow I have to finish cleaning. But it's just been hard to get motivated to clean.
I did do that this week
Um,
too. Actually, picked my
yeah,
clothes up.
I feel like that's one big step for me because I've been living out of a laundry basket and I don't do good with that. So putting outfits together for work is just not
Uh,
been it. My bud is um I made it to the gym 3 times this week, which I would say is a bud. It's only Saturday, so I still could go tomorrow and be fine. But it's a bud. It's not good. It's bad. I'm going, but I don't I
are you
it's
really
like
gonna
a
go
hit or miss
tomorrow?
type thing. Yeah. I go Saturdays and Sundays
Oh,
religiously.
it's impressive.
Every Saturday and Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Oh.
Um, yeah, I feel like
Do you
those are
just
the
go
easiest
Friday,
days to keep
Saturday,
your
Sunday
commitment
then?
to. No, this week I went. Oh, I guess I went 4 days. I went Monday and no, I went Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I didn't feel well, and then I went Thursday. What day is it? It's Saturday.
Yep.
I don't. Oh, I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I didn't go. Thursday, Thursday and Friday I didn't go. Saturday I went. Sunday I am going to go also. Sorry, I like don't. I'm losing track of days and times. I thought it was September like this week. I'm very very lost. My thorn is I have. I'm now on my own phone plan.
Oh,
What? Yeah, honestly, it's
oh
not that much of
crap.
a thorn. I've been asking to do on my own phone plan for a while because I want to like start getting all my own
Mm-hmm.
bills. Um, The thorn was that I sat in the phone with Verizon for an hour
Wait,
today to do it
why didn't you just stay on that family plan and then just pay them?
because it just causes too much
Uh,
chaos. So I'd rather just have my own phone plan. Plus, I'm hoping to travel to out of abroad more, so it's just easier if I'm the one that
yeah.
can do it. Plus, it was the same plan for everyone. Like
Oh.
either my if my it would be $70 for my parents or $70 for me. So it would just be easier to sync it up to my card. Um, Yeah, the thorn isn't going on my own phone plan. The thorn is the fact that I sat on the phone with Verizon for an hour, and it was because my dad set up the phone call. Bless his heart, he thought he was doing something. I went to the store and they told me to call them, so then my dad called them and he thought he was doing something good, but halfway through I googled the phone number to make sure it wasn't a scam because the lady was kind of like being like she kept asking if I kept receiving an email and the email would never come through. So I was like, "Oh my God, did I just give this lady my social security number and it's a scam?" So I googled the number and it started coming up that it was a scam and I could have cried on the spot. It wasn't. I have my own phone plan now and everything's okay and it was verified that it was Verizon, but Google was really messing with my brain. So that was the thorn of a lifetime actually.
I mean, customer service, the non-American ones really they bring out the worst in you.
Yeah, it's just like a it's because I don't trust anybody over the phone like
Oh,
at all. And then in certain situations you have to call on the phone even like insurance, I just like in my brain I'm like it's everything that I say over the phone is going to be recorded and used against me somehow.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. Totally not the Xfinity customer service almost made me swear in front of my grandparents.
Hmm.
I just kept telling him, you need to give me a code, and he goes, all right, well, go through these steps. Yep, I already did those steps. All right, well, let's go through those steps. Okay, I need you to give me a code. Well, did you go through the steps? Yep, and it's telling me you need a code. Okay, well, let's go through the steps.
Oh
Do you
my
understand I've
gosh.
gone through those steps 7 times, and it keeps telling me you need to give me a code. That's why I called you. And I was sitting there, and my grandmother is sitting there next to me, and she's like, when I got in, she goes, I thought you were about ready to start swearing at the guy. I go, I was. Really was.
Yeah. My grandma got well, she kind of did get hacked. She ended up only losing $300, but it could have been so much worse. But they called me on another line and they were like, "Jenna, this guy sounds sketchy." And as soon as I got on the phone, the guy knew that I was like
Hmm.
smart enough to catch him on, and he started cursing at us through the phone and like yelling and stuff, and that's how that mimicked it. Like it was like he just kept screaming about payments and things like that, but it was a hacker. Like he was just it was terrifying. I That was like the worst day of my whole being in the past year.
Understandable.
Yeah. And then so I don't know if I didn't know this is how hackers do it, but there are some hackers that will call you and tell you that they have to refund you, but they'll make you set up a Cash App,
Oh, I didn't know
and
about
then
the Cash App.
they'll hack, yeah, and then they'll get your username and password of your Cash App, and then change the password so you can't get in, and they'll just transfer all of your money to them. And he was doing that, but he needed to verify, and so my grandma gave him my Cash App, like my username. I didn't even know I had a Cash App. And so then I was like, he's going to hack me somehow. Like, he's going to get in my phone. And I was so paranoid like, I think I was paranoid for up to like 3 weeks. Like, religiously checking all of my accounts and making sure there was no sketchy activity. Because in my brain, like, I know the extent to that some hackers can go. And I was like, nope, I'm down bad. Like, so bad.
Yeah.
Especially especially your first name and last name are not, like, basic names.
I mean, Jen is kind of basic.
Yeah, my last name,
No.
that's not basic. That just gives everything away.
Let me see. What do I have to talk about? Maybe we can talk about. That's not really. We can talk about me hiding. The whole me hiding part. That's a that's a whole rabbit hole we can go down.
Yeah, why are you hiding from your friend
Because he
from playing
really
video
wants to
games?
play 1 or 2 games that I really don't want to play.
Oh, so that's not a bad
Oh no,
thing.
it is. Well, that's not a bad thing, but it's every night, and it's only like 2 games, and it's always, one of the things that he wants to play, but nothing that I ever want to play. Um,
It's not that hard to hide from
oh
people
no,
if it's
no,
over
no,
the
it's not
phone
hard to
or over
hide,
the line, though.
but it's I can't do it too much, you know,
Why?
because then you can't play. I'm like I want to play a game, and then like I'll get a message like, hey, you want to play a game, and I'm like, hmm, you know,
You don't want to play, so if you don't want to play, you
oh no,
just
I want to play games. I just don't want to play those
don't log on.
games. Like there's games I want to
So
play
set
that he
your
will never play.
Discord status to busy or offline.
Yeah, but the problem
It's
is
kind of like work. If you don't want people
mine's never
bothering you, just set
offline.
your status to busy.
So mine
Yeah, but
being
set it to
offline
it.
is weird
Why?
because it's never offline.
I don't actually know how to control those type
It's a little
things.
green dot next to your picture. You click on that and then you
I
can
don't
change it and set it to.
I don't know what I just did, but I can still hear you.
Hmm.
So, oh, there we go. Um,
No, there's that, and then like
yeah.
I don't know.
We
It's
need give us an
it's
exciting
kind of
topic.
hold on. This gets going, and then it's weird because he lives with his girlfriend, and
Oh, you can't abandon him when he's going through
he's not going through
heartbreak.
heartbreak. He is in complete opposite. They're moving to a different city. Yeah, every night, decently around the same time, he disappears for an hour, because he has to quote put his girlfriend to bed.
You just said he's going through a
No, I didn't.
breakup.
I said he lives with his girlfriend.
Oh, I
I don't know what you heard. Yep. So
rewind.
he lives with his girlfriend.
That's gonna look so embarrassing on the
Oh,
recording, but I swear you just said
I'm pretty sure
that
I said he.
he's going through
Nah, I said
breakup.
he lives with.
but I just completely misheard what you said, and I really thought you said that he was going through a breakup, which AKA the brokenhearted
Yeah,
part.
no,
Um,
no.
no, so they're living together and moving to a different
Yes, they're moving
city.
to a different city, but every night,
So you're his escape
no.
from his girlfriend.
I would say that, but I'm not. Because every night, he disappears for an hour when she comes home, and then, which, say hi, whatever. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is every night, similar times-ish. Oh, hey guys, I'll be back. I gotta go put her to bed. Every night.
But that's kind of cute.
Mhm, mhm.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Maybe not,
Does he come back?
yeah, after like an hour or so.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, what did that guy say?
That's not bad at all.
It's just weird. I just,
I'm gonna segue into one of my topics
okay,
on this
yeah.
discussion, and I want to talk about because I feel like a lot of your friends are like online friends.
I mean, I went to high school with all of them.
Do you hang out in person?
They don't leave their houses.
Okay, so you guys are online
Sure, we
friends.
can do that.
And I feel like this topic came up, I think it was the last episode we were talking about something, and I ended up writing it down because I feel like that's
Introducing to friends.
introducing
Yeah,
to friends.
introducing relationships to friends. And how?
Oh, no, but I'm saying like like the idea of online friends. So I don't have a lot of online friends. I don't so like in my brain I don't understand that, but I also feel like that's such a normal thing in our society nowadays. And you majority only have online friends.
I mean, I wouldn't call them online friends because in, how do I phrase this? In my realm of existence, online friends are people that you meet online and you never meet in person.
Okay.
I have a couple of those through a mutual friend that I coach with. It's a bunch of his friends that I talk to
Hmm.
online. I'd call them online friends. People that I know in person that I talk to online, I don't call them online friends.
Okay. Well, so my my older sister and my younger sister are really big into gaming. Not your type of gaming, but like
Sims.
Call of Duty
What do you
type
what do you
or
what
Call of Duty.
what do you think I do?
Uh,
Go ahead and say Minecraft. Everyone has those Minecraft phases. It lasts about 2 weeks.
Oh, sorry,
You
I
never
just
stop
cackled
playing, you
so
just take
hard.
a break. Anyway,
What's it called? I actually don't know any other games besides Minecraft that are online. But like, so my older sister and my younger sister play like Call of Duty, Fortnite, that type of
yeah.
thing. And my older sister made some like lifelong friends off
Hmm.
of these games. And in my brain, like, I think it's because I'm kind of an antisocial person to my core almost. And like when I do things, I don't think like, oh, let's make a friend out of it. And I don't know if that's normal, but like I'm like, oh, do this and get it done.
I mean,
So for like the idea of being like, oh, I like your personality online. Let me add you and hang out with you online and game with you. Like I could never.
part of that comes down to skill too, because if they're good, then you want them around, because that just means you win, and winning means you get more stuff.
Hmm.
But I have done that once. I was playing Destiny way back when it first came out ish. Yeah, it was around the time it first came out within that first year, because the first like big 6-man thing came up, and I tried to do it with people that I actually knew from high school because we were in high school at the time, and I was like, all right, here's how we do this section. I started reading off like what we had to do, and they're like, nah, screw that. We're gonna go do whatever, and we'll figure it out as we go. I'm like, all right, whatever. 7 hours later, we still hadn't beat it, and then we gave up, never touched it again. Every 10 months or so, there's a message that asks when we're gonna do it. That's been going on since. Oh, let me scroll back to 2018. 2018. Still the same bit. 2017. Yeah, this bit just goes back like,
So for a very
yeah,
very long
probably
time.
almost a decade at this point. No, it could be almost a decade. About 7 years. Um, a couple, like a month or so later, I'm like, you know what? I want to do this because I want the stuff from it. So I go onto the Discord and I'm like going through, people trying to do it. I'm like, this person's looking for a group. Message him like, hey, how many do you have? He goes, oh, we can take you. I'm like, all right, cool. We do it in like 3 hours. I don't talk to them anymore. I think I left that server. But they were
Yeah.
cool. We talked for a bit. I think we
Yeah,
played a bit
but
after.
even like outside of gaming, I feel like online friends is a big thing in like social media too. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like it's like becoming normal, but my brain just can't comprehend it. Like I feel like
I actually wrote a
I
paper.
need to see people and hang out with people in person eventually, or there's like a word for it. This is gonna sound terrible because it's not how I view my friends, but it's just kind of how it comes down. But like, do you know that it's like a saying or a special word for if something's not in front of you, you kind of forget about it. That's how I am, but with people. Like if you're not constantly on my brain, I could go months without talking to you. Like I can't do the whole online friend thing where like you rely on these interactions to be consistent. As you know, I suck at every
Uh-huh.
form of communication physically possible.
Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Tonight, for example, just trying to log onto this podcast, I swore I sent the message, and then I sat down with my headphones and realized I didn't send the message that I was getting my headphones.
I was like half waiting for you to be like add on to that first message you sent me. Like after I said I was just laying there watching Netflix, I was like waiting for that next one and you just never sent it. And I was like, alright, guess she
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to bother you, because I know like shutting off your brain's an important thing in the day to day. So I was like, if he's hanging out, I'm not gonna be like, oh, do you want to get this work done?
I mean, is it work?
Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
fun. Like the enjoyable thing.
I mean the hardest thing is just
Um,
trying to figure out what to do as I'm sitting here talking.
I'm playing with a hair tie.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a game.
Okay, what else do you got, or do you want me to take over?
Let's see, what do I
Because I want to call you out on
oh
something.
go ahead and call me out.
Okay, so do you think sure is a respectable answer to a message?
I know I say it a lot.
Because, and it could be like the overthinker in me. I feel like I call myself a lot of things, but the overthinker, commitment issues, bad
Mhm.
communicator. But the overthinker in me, if you answer sure to a message, it's that you don't actually want to do it. Like if you say something and I say sure, just know that it was not in my plans anywhere and I did not want to do it. But you say sure
I say
constantly. So today when you said it, I was like, "Do you want to record tonight?" And you were like, "Sure." And I was literally answer and be like, "We don't have to if you don't want to."
I was what time did you message me? That was like
This morning.
12:30.
Hmm.
I was not.
That's not this morning. That's this afternoon.
um, that was yesterday. Did you message me today? You messaged me at 12:30. Um, I was just getting into a good mood at that point.
Oh.
I
So the answer was correct, is that you didn't want to
no,
do
no,
it.
no, I did not
Okay,
want to do
I
it.
hear you.
It was just I wasn't having a great morning leading up to that point. So
So you take it out
I did
on
not take
me.
it out on you. My brain was just in a different word set.
Yeah, I don't enjoy that.
You don't enjoy what?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. It's such a rude answer in
Do
my
you prefer
book.
when I say that's fair?
Yeah, I'm fine with that
Okay.
one. But sure is just like such a negative connotation. It also could be like past people in my life that made it that way. But if you answer sure, I'm 100% thinking that you don't actually
Which
want to do it.
which one is
Mm,
it? One that I know? Well, is it one that I actually
mm,
know?
mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it is not. So that was my beef with
Yeah, that's
you.
not going to change, by the way.
What?
Me saying sure.
I know, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. But in my brain, it's like a
Don't
major red
worry, I'll
flag.
spell it differently from now on.
Oh, that's fine. You could do that, but just don't do all lowercase sure.
Okay, have you
Um,
ever known me to capitalize a text?
no, that's like no, but it's makes it worse. So those were a bunch of my. I hate you.
Yep.
You just texted me, so everyone knows. Sure, like
Shore, like the shore, the seashore.
yeah. So now let's get into a kind of deeper
Oh
topic, since
boy.
I'm taking control of your episode because your
Listen,
topics were
I didn't have
that
topics.
you're abandoning a
I'm
friend.
not abandoning a friend. One, I just think it's weird because then you hear him and it's like, I don't like the word lovey. Okay, lovey is not a fun name. I
Affectionate.
don't like it. I don't like the way he says it.
Oh, like the nickname
Yeah,
Levy? Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's like when
It also
my
sounds like he's talking
freshman
to
year
a
roommate
child.
referred to theirs as, yeah, my freshman year roommate did that, but she would use honey, and she'd be like, "Oh, my honey," or "honey," and by the end of my freshman year, I was like, I'm going to burn that word on a stake.
Yeah, no, it's lovey, and then I'm gonna go put her to bed, and that's I don't.
Okay, I think the idea of that's cute, like, oh, we're gonna go do our nighttime routine, and then like when she falls asleep, I'll come back, or something along those
That's not what
lines.
it
But
is.
stop that.
He's
The
told me.
phrase I don't
Uh-huh.
the phrase "put her to bed" is just like you're.
Talking about
I
a
feel like 20 minutes ago I said it was fine, but in like the terms of things, I think the idea is okay.
The
But
idea is fine.
the phrase is like
Mm-hmm.
you have a 4-year-old.
Mm-hmm. And when you listen to him talk to her, it
Hmm.
sounds like he's talking to a child.
It's like people that do baby voice.
That's it. Baby voice
Ugh.
lovey. Um.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Now you see my problem.
Mhm.
I'm not abandoning.
Yeah, I would avoid him
I
too.
don't avoid him. He's like,
Yes,
I
you do. You just said you're
just
avoiding him.
tonight. I was not in the mood to play tonight.
That's okay. As I said, it's okay to take breaks.
Yeah, no, I do it every now and then. Play my own games.
I take a lot of breaks from a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just in group chats I stop answering. I
Okay.
turn
The
I
one
turn notifications off on apps so no people can't reach me on certain ones.
I did turn off notifications in that one.
Yeah.
I turned that off a long
Yeah.
time ago. I think before you did.
Yeah, me too.
Because you turned them off, then you turned them back
Uh,
on.
a little context for people listening. We have a
I
group
was
chat
trying
that
to.
neither of us really want to be in, but we can't. They're not going to listen to this. We have a group
Right.
chat we don't want to be in because the people just like it's me and Curtis running the group chat. So we just text each other individually and we don't answer in that one anymore. Don't recommend it. You lose people quick, but also learn your self worth. Going back to when I was saying we're going to get into a deeper topic. Sorry, we went off the
See,
rails.
mine wasn't that
Um,
bad. When
no,
when you
it
when you
wasn't.
actually took a second to think about it, it wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. Ugh, baby talk drives me
Mm,
nuts. But the deep topic of today that I have is
oh, hold on.
talking about
I was
socially.
gonna go. I just saw one that's kind of funny. You want to go to another like short one?
Yeah, we can
Okay,
do that.
so our intern, this is kind of funny. So her 21st birthday, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, a couple weeks ago,
Hmm.
and so she was going back up to her college town for it, and she's like sitting there like that Monday, we're all eating lunch. She goes, "All right, what should I get for my 21st birthday? Like, what should I get to drink?" We're like, "Wait, you're gonna buy yourself alcohol?"
A Long Island iced tea.
No, like something to like you're gonna buy yourself alcohol? She goes, "Well, yeah." Or like, "You're turning
What do
21."
you mean? You didn't buy yourself
I
alcohol?
did, but
I did.
yeah. Did you go to a bar? You went to a bar with your family.
No.
Exactly.
I went to out to
All right.
dinner.
And how many people do we know that went to the bar on their 21st birthday and did not?
Okay, the normal thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And she was going to a
Uh,
big college town.
um,
So, I mean,
yeah. I mean, she probably didn't end up paying for a
they
lot.
only went to one bar because it was a very busy weekend and 3 hours to get into one bar. Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, she probably didn't end up paying for a
No.
lot at that bar. But also, that's good for her to prepare, like going in and
Hmm.
being like, yeah, I need to be prepared. Yeah, I bought my parents paid. My 21st, I got a rum bucket for dinner, which I think is a Jersey like novelty. But so I got a rum bucket for dinner, and then I bought myself a bottle of wine and a bottle of
Hmm.
vodka, or vodka and tequila, one or the other. Um, and that's what I got myself.
I'm looking at my sister's haul still. It all just sits down here.
Oh,
She
really?
doesn't touch it.
Yeah, my older sister, she doesn't live at home, but she still has all of hers in our closet. Mine's in my closet.
You still put
I
them
get
in the
yelled at for
closet?
that. Yeah, I get yelled at for that. I don't know, like I
I
just
get it.
okay, theoretically in my brain it's because my room is aesthetically very much so one way and it doesn't include alcohol. So like I have like peanut butter whiskey and this Czech Republic liquor called Bekarovka, and it's like not a pretty bottle, so I have them in my closet because they don't aesthetically fit in
I
my
still have
room.
my one in my dresser drawer that you gave me.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Bekarovka. Yeah, me and Brooke took a shot of it on graduation day, and she almost vomited
Good to know.
because it's well, it's an herbal liqueur, so it's not the nicest to to drink.
I mean,
I like it. It's not in shot.
I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be that bad.
Uh,
We're
have you ever had gin?
what?
Have you ever had
I have
gin?
not.
Oh, so gin's very herbally also, but it's like a more intense gin.
I mean, I'm gonna go off the
It's
fact that I like Fireball and nobody else does. So,
no, it's different than Fireball. It's like a different burn. It's like you're taking a bite out of a mint
ooh,
plant.
mint,
But it's not minty, but that's like the
menthol.
herbalness of it. Oh, so back to
Hmm.
my deep topic. Now that I said it 3 times. So I want to try to fit one deep topic into like every episode just so we're not so lighthearted because obviously we do get into deeper topics as friends. I want to talk about socially constructed timelines because this is something, and you're probably like rolling your
No,
eyes.
no, I'm
This is
curious
something
what
that
you
I
mean.
also the word like society or social and or that type of thing I'm hyperfixating on. So, but like socially constructed timelines like oh have kids by
Oh, that kind of
24
stuff.
have kids at 25 or be done with school by 30. I'm saying 30 because you're a doctor, but like for someone like us, like it's like oh be done with school by 23 and have a job by 24 and buy your own house at 27. And I feel like there's so many different timelines that people just expect you to follow, and it's like your stereotypical you go to Thanksgiving dinner, it's like are you dating, are you going to get engaged, are you having
Ugh.
kids soon? And it's like I'm 23, I don't need a boyfriend, I don't need the idea of kids in my life yet, I don't even need the idea of moving out of my parents house, like it. And that's something that I keep having to remind myself is like it's okay to be where you are right now. But that's what I mean by socially constructed
Yeah,
timelines.
no, I get that. I mean,
Do you have any pressure of it on like, because obviously I get it on the female side
I
of
do
like
get asked a lot.
marriage, kids, that type
Like,
of thing, or even like at work, I have women say that they're like, not I guess women, but like girls our age are like,
mhm.
oh, I'm gonna retire at 27, and like that timeline is the hit for them. Like they want to be married by 27. Like, do you feel it on the male
Yeah,
side?
no, I get that a lot. It's a lot of, hey, any girlfriends yet? From all of my grandparents, mainly my grandparents. Which is quite literally, I did get ones at work. That was a fun one. We were at a going away party for our other intern, who's my friend from high school, and sitting there, and our secretary, who's older, she goes, "Curtis, do you have a girlfriend?" I go, "In this economy?" Because what it does,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you did. I
yeah,
remember you telling me
I
that.
figured I told you this one, but this in this economy is the greatest line ever because it's a joke. One,
No one's
no
expecting
one's expecting it, so
it.
it catches them off guard. It kind of answers the question, but then it also just gets them off your back because then it changes the subject
Yeah,
to really. Well, then you're never gonna. Yep, nope. I guess it's good though. They are expensive. I'm like, yep. And guess what? Now you're
yeah,
not thinking about it anymore.
yeah. Part of me just wants like it to be normal not to like ask people questions about their lives like that. And like I get that that's a part of the stereotypical questions, but
Yeah.
ask me like how's work going or how is
Well, I get that
like
too.
how are you doing? Like I don't get those questions. I don't get like how's work? I don't get like how are you doing or anything. I get
Oh, I don't
like,
get how you do. I mean, I
"Oh,
do
do
get
you
how
have
you're
a
doing, but you can't answer
boyfriend?
that.
Do you yeah, or like when are you like have you thought about engagement?" I'm like I need a significant other to get engaged. Or like I don't know. I just get there's so many timelines, and like I feel like even being as like laid back with it as I sound right now,
Hmm.
where it's like I don't believe in them, I feel like they still catch up to me
They do.
because I'll be sitting there. Yeah, I'll be sitting there, and it's like, okay, I'm 23, which in my brain, like 23 is so young. Like I think maybe I said it in the last episode, or I was talking to someone else about it, but I'm like 23 is quite literally a 5-year-old adult, and like that's how I think of it. Like I still have so much to
Yeah.
learn. But then it's like I sit at work and it's, oh, this girl has a boyfriend. And it's like, should I have a boyfriend? Or, oh, this kid from high school is engaged. And it's like, am I supposed to be getting engaged right now? And it's like, no, I
Yeah.
keep saying the word like. It's like,
No, no, I
you're
get it.
23. It's okay to be where we are and not have that pressure.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I'm just kind of bored, I guess, because I'm like, man,
Yeah.
maybe I should start dating because I'm bored and give
Hmm.
myself something to do.
Well, you've never like
All right, we didn't have
actually.
to
I
bring
guess you've
that
like went
up.
on one or two dates, but like I think it'd be good for you to go
Oh
on
yeah,
dates. But like also, if you don't want to be serious with someone, like it's not the pressure
no, I
of
know.
it.
I'm also like,
I had
do I really
someone.
want to?
I'm sorry, I
No,
cut you
that's
off.
fine.
I think it'd be good
I mean, like right now, like,
just to have
yeah,
conversations. I tell myself on the daily basis that like I should go on dates and like oh start dating and do things like that. And that but the idea of sitting there and having small talk
yep, that's the one. Small
drives
talk does
me
not.
nuts. Like I don't want to tell this I'm not even the same guy, but like I don't want to tell people over and over like, "Oh, I'm 23, I went to this college, I do this for work, and I have a cat." Like I don't care about that type of conversation. Tell me
Cats.
about your beliefs and all the deep stuff. That's what I like to know.
I can't even. So I'm like, I want a pet, but as I've been watching TikTok, I'm
Oh,
like, I don't think I could ever do it.
no.
Not for the like the part of like having them, the part where they leave.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't think I'm you know gonna be able to handle that.
Yeah, I don't think about it with Davis at
Yeah.
all. But I've also had pets my whole life, so I know they come and go. But I'm convinced that Davis is going to be with me for another
Oh yeah.
15 years, which is a very long time. I had a, speaking of dating, I had a girl from work that she's trying to set me up with someone from our college.
Do I know
But
them?
I kind of, they graduated our freshman year. And it actually came up because she was like, "What's your type?" Yada yada yada. And then we went to a baseball game,
Oh yeah. How's the
and
game?
we
Oh
were
yeah, you
like,
told me.
as girls do, we were pointing out the attractive men that were around as single females. And she was like, "I'm gonna set you up with my brother's best friend. He actually went to your college." And I was like, "Oh no!" Like immediately, "Oh no!" And but then the conversation ended there because I think I got too awkward, and she was like, "I don't know if she really wants to do it." But the idea of small talk, I'm like, I don't think I could go on a date with someone right now and sit there and have small talk.
Oh, but I
And
feel like that would be easier because at least you went to the same school, so you can talk about stuff from school.
yeah, me making a fool out of myself freshman year, that's what I would talk about.
I mean, you don't talk about that exactly.
What'd you do freshman year? Well, or how did I ever see you?
Maybe I was
Yeah,
on a
you probably
couch.
saw me running circles. You
Did
probably,
you see me
you
chasing
probably
the
saw me
guy
running.
who threw up on the porch? Yeah, that was me.
No, this kid was a football player, so he probably was not at the fraternities that we were at.
Yeah,
But
that's
like,
fair.
probably saw me running circles around the track.
I hated that.
Yeah, but that's my crazy thought. So it's our deep conversation. I feel like I could go on forever about socially constructed timelines and how
I feel like that's just social pressure.
they're so stupid. Yeah, and it's so stupid. And it's so funny because I'm in a rotational program and so everyone I work with is, oh my God, I hope they're not listening, but all above the age of like 45. I'll give them 40 and older. Um, and every time they talk to you at the rotational program, they're like, "You're so lucky to have something like this when you're so young." And it's like, okay, so they're addressing that I'm young. Or they'll say, like, the one guy I work with, I think he's like 44, and he says, like, don't have kids till you're older because enjoy your life while you're
Hmm.
young. And I think that's what's making me understand, like, that's what's counteracting my opinions on the social pressure that goes on with it. Because I'm like, even these older people that I work with are addressing the fact that I'm so young and it's okay to be where I'm at. They're like, oh, experience the workplace, do everything you want to do, find what you love, and then
I
settle
mean,
down, then have kids.
there's also the whole, life expectancy thing of back when they were our age, they were only expecting to live till 70, and now we're expecting to live till 100.
Yeah, I want to live till I'm 130.
You said 130?
Hmm.
I mean, okay.
I would like to see like my great 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 grandkids, as long as there's no health conditions. If I have health
Yeah.
conditions, put me down at 80. Um, okay, so that was that. Let me go back to my list. Speaking of, I guess this is a good segue into being young and adventurous. If you could live anywhere
Hmm.
on the
Mm.
world, and you can move there for a year, 3 years, however long you want, where would you move? And there's no language barrier involved.
I feel like Dubai would be
And
fun.
while you take that minute, let me let my cat in my room.
I mean, I have a couple of choices here, and it depends what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I mean, I feel like Japan could be
Okay,
fun.
wait, money
Oh,
wise.
money wise,
Money wise, money doesn't
money
count.
doesn't count. So Dubai,
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Dubai would be fun. Um,
hmm
I also think Japan could be fun.
Japan is just so
That's exactly
futuristic.
why I want to go
Like
there.
you see these videos and they're like 10 steps ahead of everyone in
I
technology.
think they just, I don't think they're ahead as much as they just develop.
Live, breathe, and eat
I
innovation.
think they developed later, so they had all the stuff to be able to put it out, and they build their infrastructure around newer things.
Oh,
Whereas,
like post World War
yeah,
II.
whereas everyone else has
hmm
to restructure, and that's just too much work.
Yeah, yeah. So you have Dubai and
Yeah, Dubai
Japan.
and Japan.
I've been
Dubai.
I've been saying mine for I think it's been like a year and
You
a
want to go
half.
back to Czech?
I no. I mean, absolutely would love to live there again. But I want to move to like the countryside of France.
Oh, the French countryside. Like go live in the south of
Yeah.
France.
Not even the south. I don't mind the north. Have you ever seen the movie um is it The Holiday where they switch and the it's like Cameron Diaz. I'm so sorry if I butchered the actress. It might not be Cameron Diaz. Goes to live in like the Scottish countryside and someone lives in her LA mansion.
Probably not.
Oh, well, it's like this really cute holiday
Yeah.
movie, but she lives in this like countryside of Scotland and it that's what like that's what I picture the countryside of France being like, but except just so much prettier and I feel like France is just the place where my heart is. I want to go to Paris, but I don't think I could live in Paris. I think I would have to live in like a cottage elsewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and like I would say Scotland, but I feel like that's the cheap way out because I am going
I don't
there.
know how I could go to. I don't know if I could do France. I feel like I'd make too many French
Why?
jokes. Not that I make French jokes,
Oh.
but just everything that I see like about the French.
Did you ever hear about my I do a lot of foot in the mouth moments and did you hear about my foot in the mouth moment in when I was in Scotland?
Oh, I feel like probably.
Maybe.
I don't remember it.
I was me and my friends went to Scotland while I was abroad and so their drinks is like Guinness and Bailey's and in the United States it's not politically correct, but we call it an Irish car bomb. So my friend ordered a Guinness and a Bailey's, and I said, "Oh, are you gonna take it like an Irish car bomb?" And I've never had to put my foot in my mouth so hard in my entire life. The look that my friend gave me, like, "You cannot say that here," was unbelievable. And in my brain, like, obviously it's American, I guess, disgrace the rest of the world and what we do, but that's what we call our drink. So, yeah, that's what would happen to you in France.
I mean, I don't really know any French jokes. I just know that the English hate them, and I feel like they're rude.
Yeah, I just don't think they are. I just think that's like they're I don't think they're rude. I think that they don't show as much emotion and I think that's a lot of places in the world. Like everyone says that when I was going to the Czech Republic, they were like you're going to come back miserable because people don't smile, they don't say hi and like
Mm,
they're very like to themselves. But like you meet people and like when I taught in a classroom, the kids were very nice and sweet and like caring they're just not gonna like they don't care. They're not gonna go up to every single person and be like, "Oh, how's your day? How's this?" It's like a hi and keep moving.
I like that.
And they don't say hi unless they do, like you unless they know you. They're not
I
gonna say
like that.
hi. Yeah, and that's why everyone's like, "Oh, it's so cold here," and I'm like, "No, these are my people."
I don't want to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. Let's agree to just go our
Yeah,
own way.
and like going off of that with like Americans showing too much emotion, that's like like when people say that Americans don't understand British humor. It's because British humor is very straight sarcastic and we don't get it because unless you're I can't think of a comedian but like making a sarcastic joke or something where it's blatantly sarcasm we don't laugh we don't think it's funny like you can't call your friend a bad word I was gonna say it but I'm not gonna say it like a bad word straight face and them like be like if the people know your friends, it's not serious. Everyone in America, if I called you a jerk off, they would be like, "Oh, you're being so
Oh, you
mean."
swore.
I couldn't, no, I didn't say anything super bad. Okay, so because we've fallen flat on criteria or conversations, so I'm gonna send you a photo,
Oh.
and
Listen, I don't think we fell flat. I think we don't live
I'm
interesting
getting bored.
lives.
Hey, that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I sent you the photo. Did you get it?
Not yet.
Okay. So it's a
Now I did.
grid, and then when we get the answers,
Oh, is
I
this
can
the
fill in the
thing?
grid, and when we post the episode, I can post it
Oh,
on Instagram.
I saw
So,
this.
but we're gonna answer it for each other. Did you see it on
I've seen
TikTok?
it
Because I
on
also saw it on
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay, so if, in your opinion,
Uh,
if I was an animal, what animal would I be? Oh, I didn't explain it. I'm sorry. I just looking at the photo when I just started. So it's a grid of 9 photos, and the photos are like animal, place, plant, character, season, hobby, color, crystal, and food. We can change crystal when we get there. You get to pick the topic for that one because unless you want to keep it crystal, I don't
I
know. I don't
don't
know a
know
lot of crystals.
crystals.
I have like diamond or
Oh no, it's
ruby. Those
it's
are my
like
crystals.
the voodoo juju rocks.
Oh yeah, I don't know those, so you can come up with the topic for that one. But then in the grid, you can put the pictures, and it's like what I think of myself versus what my friends think of me. So for animal, what animal, or what, do you want to do you first or me
Let's
first?
go with you. That's less thinking on my part.
Okay, so animal, what animal do you think I am?
Well,
What first comes to your
I just
brain?
thought a cat. Cause you kind
Okay,
of go off and do your own
just
thing
like
and
just like
forget
a
about
tabby
everybody
cat.
else. Not just a cat. Like you go off,
Okay,
you forget about everybody else, and then eventually you come back. Who knows how long it's gonna be, but eventually you come back.
okay.
Like it was,
I thought I thought polar bear.
go on.
So not only I feel like from the outside I can look kind of approachable and like I don't know, like my friends think I'm like cuddly and stuff, but also like I could happily rip someone's head off and not think twice. Like
Yeah,
my
that
friend
fits
from
with a cat.
Chickasee, something happened with her, and she was like, and I got really like defensive about it, and she was like, I've never seen someone spring into action so fast to tear someone apart like you did. Like you're very protective of your kind. So that's why I thought polar bear.
Interesting.
Like I wouldn't say cute on the outside, but like looks approachable until you get there, and then they're like,
Oh,
rah.
okay, hold on. This leads me. So I started using Hinge again, and by using I mean
Ugh.
I sent like 3 likes,
Yeah.
cause it's Hinge in the middle of nowhere, PA. Um, the one voice prompt was, "Why are they called bear hugs when you can't even hug a bear? Like, who made bears so cute? I just want to hug them, but I can't." And I'm like, "Oh God, please, shut up, stop. You're not quirky. You're not funny. I don't want to hear another
Yeah.
person do the bear line." Yeah, we get it. Bears are cute and fluffy. Go hug one, please. I want you to hug it. You'll do me a favor if you hug it.
You remove them from the
Yeah,
earth.
I didn't say that.
On Hinge, like
I just want them to
on
hug it.
Hinge, like I think people need to, or I guess on all dating apps, people need to stop having like cliche pickup lines
Why
or
do you think mine is
prompts. Or
about chicken? Well, mine used to be about chicken nuggets.
mine was about bald eagles and geese, and a lot of people commented on it.
I get nothing.
I need to explain on that. Mine was that bald eagles and geese mate for life because bald eagle is my favorite one, my second favorite animal. So I'm obsessed with them, and then geese I add to it because it's a fun fact. But they mate for life,
Geese are funny.
and it kind of makes you cry every time I see a goose because when you see geese and it's by its, or like if a goose is in a pair of three, it's most likely because lover
Aw.
died.
Oh, I forgot. The
Isn't
thruple's
that
over.
sad? Oh
That's
yeah.
a shame. But half
Mhm.
of it can be real now.
No. Are you talking about the thruple, like
The
our
thruple.
if we're single by
Oh no no
40?
no 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 no! Not that
Oh,
one. The joke one that we had at school.
I don't know what one that is.
The one who
Explain.
just broke up.
Oh, I do
Yeah,
know.
that thruple.
Yes.
It's no
Yes.
more. Or maybe
Um.
it's just starting.
Oh, so if no. If you were an animal,
If I was an animal.
what animal would you be? Yeah. Wait, let me
Yeah, I
think.
gotta think too. I don't think about animals.
I don't want to say the one that I thought of. you won't like, so let me think of
No,
a
no,
better
go
one.
ahead.
No, because I have to put an explanation to
Well,
it.
yeah, that's kind of the point of this, isn't it?
So my brain first went to chipmunk.
You called me fat too.
They're not fat. My brain first went to chipmunk because you're very, very introverted, and chipmunks like only come out to eat, and then they go and hide back in their rooms. So that's where my brain first went, because like you live in your den of gaming, and you come
All
out,
right.
grab food, and you go back to your
I
den of
also
gaming.
work here. Thank you very
Fair
much.
play. Exactly. So you work in your den, and you come out to get food, and you go back to your den to game. My fair point, but I'll think of a better one.
Um, I don't know what I like.
I feel like mine was like really good and funny and on accident. Now I'm gonna Google.
Are you gonna Google animals?
I would say like a hawk
I was thinking a bird.
because I want. Yeah, I was thinking a bird also, but I wouldn't say a bald eagle. Not because it's my favorite animal and I wouldn't assign that to anyone. Um, but I wouldn't say a bald eagle because they rely heavily on mating.
Oh,
But I would say a
ouch.
hawk because, well, my thing is I'm trying to think of an animal that's super independent because you are really independent.
A hawk. Okay,
Hmm.
I'll take it because I was thinking bird. Just because I want the freedom of flying.
Okay, so in your collage, because you didn't give a specific bird, I'm gonna put in the animated birds from freaking Finding Nemo.
Seagulls. Okay, the most annoying bird.
No. Well, you didn't give an answer. You gave bird. That's not a. I can't put a picture for the word
Sure you
bird.
can. Google the word bird.
Well, I'll figure it out. Okay, so next stop is place.
Place.
If you can think, for me, if I'm a place.
Well, I mean, I feel like I have to say like the beach or something. 'Cause I feel like that's basically who you are. At least a lot of who you are.
That's fair. So you just said just the
Yeah, like
beach.
a beach.
Okay, so when I first said it, my brain first went to Prague, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
another
because I
one.
just have an emotional tie there. But if I could, have you ever seen um like the cliffs in like
Yeah,
Ireland
I know
or
what you're talking about.
like Nova Scotia? If I could be if I think of myself as a place, I think it as like that, where it's the water and it's the ocean like crashing
Hmm.
on the beach, but you're like free spirited on a cliff. That's where I think I would be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now for you, a place.
I'm going with the place that I want to live in. Like, if I could choose anywhere and have like, I know the place that I want to be.
Okay, so what is
No, no,
it?
you got to go first. That's not how this works.
My place for you is kind of like in the middle of an empty road looking ahead.
Oh,
I could put
yeah,
explanation
no,
to
go
this
ahead.
because I think for my brain for that it's like a road leading to everywhere, and I think you're like we you think very far forward and you have a plan and you set straight and you go forward. Like you never really, even when you get sad, like you don't really go backwards.
I appreciate you saying that I have a plan.
Hey, you do, whether you realize or not, you have a plan.
Um, I was gonna say there's this. It's not an actual place. Like, it's basically a hole in mountains, surrounded by mountains in a field with a giant lake in it, and then just like a castle. That's it. That's my place. No one around for miles.
Okay, I like that. Next one's plant.
Fine, I'll give it to you. We'll go sunflower.
Mine actually isn't sunflower for me.
I didn't think so, but that's the only one that comes into my brain.
Yeah, that's because I swear by sunflowers in every sense. Mine for me is wildflowers, but I think it's just because I am very, very unpredictable. It's like a wildflower, but sunflowers also make a lot of sense because I literally live, breathe, and eat sunflowers. Okay, a plant for you. We got like six more to go, so we got a rapid fire. Plant for you. I'm gonna.
I'm a plant, all right.
This is not good because my brain is so hectic. I'm gonna say ivy, just because it's like one of like the classic elegant.
Ooh, I'm elegant.
And when I think of you, I think like you're businessy, not very colorful type thing. Like I think you're
Ouch.
very ivy plant.
Ouch. At least I got a whole league.
But
Um,
ivy is also gorgeous if you've ever been to Princeton or anything. So It's not a bad plant. Plant for
I
yourself.
feel like I've just been slapped without knowing I've been slapped, and you're trying to
No,
hide
no,
it.
no, no. No, not at all. Why would it be
I don't
slap?
know. The way you're trying to
No,
now
I don't think of it as a
backpedal,
bad
just
thing. No, I don't think being ivy
no.
is a bad thing. If I said you were freaking mint or lavender,
Yeah, but everybody likes mint.
it
Who-
doesn't look pretty.
Oh, I wasn't going off the look.
You want me to say you're mint, so you're useful, and can be used in any food? I don't know, like no. Okay, plant for yourself.
Uh,
An apple tree?
go ahead.
No, no, I have no explanation for it. I'm just thinking of plants.
Me neither. Um, I don't know. I am thinking tree though.
A pine
Yeah,
tree
pine tree sounds nice.
or an
I
oak?
like a nice spruce. Mahogany.
Yeah,
Yep,
mahogany.
it's red.
Okay, a character.
For you,
Do you think this is gonna be
I don't
entertaining?
know.
I don't know either. Okay,
Go
a
ahead. You want to
character.
say that I'm Sherlock Holmes from Sherlock Holmes? Why? Oh, I don't know. But you know what? I think he's gay. We need to go back to that one.
No, no, I wasn't actually thinking of Sherlock Holmes. I don't actually know a character. Okay, but me first.
Uh, I feel like this is gonna get less entertaining because neither of us know what to say.
Yeah,
Um,
but also all this silence will
oh
probably
yeah.
get cut out.
Um, a character for you.
If we start doing what first comes to our mind, we're
You want to
screwed.
just rapid
We're
fire
rude.
first thing?
Mine was Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
All right, I want to hear this.
I don't have any explanation for me. I don't have any
Oh,
explanation
for
why.
you. That was who you thought of for you?
Yeah, my brain wants to be like in my brain I'm Joe March
Big sister, that's
from
why.
yeah, in my brain I'm Joe March from Little Women or um yeah, Joe
I
March
don't
from
know.
Little
My
Women.
brain went to Katniss Everdeen just because it was the first character in my head.
Yeah. Um and then for you, now you put Sherlock Holmes in
Yeah,
my
go
head.
ahead. Go back to
Not
that
it.
one. Go back and call me gay.
No. No.
You thought I was gay. That's what you said.
Not what I'm thinking of now.
Who do I see myself as? That's a good question. Probably nobody you know.
That's fine. Have you ever seen The Intern?
Can't say I have.
Not The Intern. What is the one with Google? And it has the two comedians, and they get hired as interns at Google as old men. It has Dylan
I
O'Brien
don't
in
even
it.
know who that
I don't
is.
know their. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it's called right now, but I picture you as the Dylan O'Brien of that, where he's like he's not has he doesn't have any emotion, but he's so straightforward and sarcastically funny, and just puts up with no one's bullshit.
I would like to picture myself, I know who it is, as Whit or Hoyd. It may not be how you say his name, but just gonna go with interplanetary traveler, um, who knows a lot, lets people know he knows a lot, and is funny. I'm
Hmm.
gonna go with that.
I also am sad that I literally had the chance to say anyone from Harry Potter for me or you, and I didn't. So that's
I mean,
depressing.
Harry Potter is not
But
gonna stand up my head as anything ever, and I'm sorry, but it didn't leave a lasting
yeah,
impression for me.
I wouldn't say you were anyone from Harry Potter, and I wouldn't say that I'm exactly Hermione either. So, if I'm a season, what season am I?
Uh,
Pick your answer very, very
yeah,
carefully.
no, what do you think I've been doing the whole time?
I am strictly 2 seasons, and you pick one of them.
Okay, so I was gonna go spring or fall.
Okay, I'm a fall winter girly, 100%. I prefer fall better.
You like
When people ask me my
scarves.
favorite season, yeah, when people ask me my favorite season, I specifically say the month of November. That's my favorite season.
That's not a season.
For you, the season I would pick is my gut says winter.
Now we're going favorite
Winter
or
or
what we
summer.
are.
What you think yourself
Hmm.
is.
I'd like I'd go spring or fall because it's milder versus winter and summer
Hmm.
being more extreme.
Okay, next one's hobby. 1, 2, 3 for
Reading
Jenna, reading. 1, 2, 3 for Curtis,
games.
gaming.
Although I do like to read.
Yes.
I just I had to be in the
Yeah, but
mood.
I think you game more
Oh
than
yeah,
reading.
because when I'm in the mood for reading, though, it's absolutely reading.
Next one, a color.
You or me?
We can start with me.
Yellow.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
yellow. It's
it's I just
like
everywhere.
every shade of yellow. Yeah. For you, I would say blue.
Interesting. Go ahead.
And I would say it's like a slash between. Do you know like the pictures of raindrops on like the blue background? I think they're on my work computer. I picture you that type of blue, like almost like a raindrop blue. I don't know if that's an actual color,
Why?
but I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, so then what color do you put for
I
yourself?
don't know. I like red. A lot of my stuff is red. I feel like red's a lot of me.
Yeah.
For
See, I
good
would
or
never
bad.
put you as red because in my brain, red is angry,
No, I agree with
and
that.
I don't think of you as an angry person.
Not normally. Try not
The
to be.
next one's no, you're not an angry person at all. The next one's food.
You or me?
Me.
Coffee's not a food.
Okay, that's fair though. I think we should accept that
We
because
accepting
that's
coffee?
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I were to be described by anything you can consume
It's coffee.
from like, oh, 100% coffee.
It's the
And
most
then for
basic
you,
white chick answer, but yeah.
a food for you, I would say it's a triangle box and it's pizza, chicken nuggets, and then some form of potatoes.
Pizza's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I
That
think
one came out of
pizza,
nowhere.
chicken nuggets, and some form of mashed potatoes or potatoes.
I'll give you chicken nuggets and pizza every day, or chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes every day. That makes a
hmm
lot of sense. Pizza's pizza's out there, but I like it.
hmm Sticking with your kid diet.
Hey, I'm not the only
Okay.
one, okay? The one manager on the other side of my department, she got chicken tenders at our team retreat, okay? She also eats like a child. I got it because I wanted to try the wing sauce. Yeah.
Another chaotic thought. I am considering getting my own, not my own, I'm considering getting an Android again.
Why?
Um, well, I think Apple is sucking money out of my bank account left and right.
Why?
Um, well, I have to pay for storage, I have to pay for Apple
Oh,
Care, I have to pay. It's like all these little things that add up. Plus, the battery on iPhone sucks, the camera sucks. They've yet to switch to a USB-C, which stinks. And honestly, the only thing holding me to an iPhone is the fact that I have FaceTime and iMessage. And part of me is like, if I'm that immature that I'm holding onto a
you
phone
can
for FaceTime
FaceTime
and
now without
iMessage,
iPhones.
really?
Yeah, in one of the latest updates, I think you can now send a link to people to FaceTime.
Yeah, I just like, and also
I don't know if we
my
can be
my
friends though, because you're gonna be a dirty green person.
see, I just think that like I'm so far past worrying about if a bubble is blue or green. Like I've never cared,
Oh, me
but
neither.
everyone else cares. And like when I said I'm in one group chat that would care, and it's with my friends that are still in college, and they were like, "Oh, we would never text this group chat because it'd be green." And like if you're that immature that you're gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to text you because you're a green bubble," maybe you should reconsider your age group.
I mean, they know their age group.
Yeah, maybe I should reconsider what age group I'm friends with then.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a rough statement.
I don't want to worry about
I don't
transferring
care
over all my
enough.
stuff. That's
I
my
think
big
it'd be a
thing.
good fresh start.
I don't
If I
want a
don't
fresh
use the
start.
app and I don't need the app,
I have games
yeah,
that you had to
plus
pay for.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But I just think the USB-C thing is really pushing me to my limit. Like I need a new phone really bad and I just refuse to get a phone unless it has a USB-C charger.
iPads are on USB-Cs though.
Yeah, the only thing that isn't is iPhones. And there was a law passed, don't quote me on this. There was a law passed saying that we needed to, that the country had, we were going to a standard charger, like my laptop's USB-C also.
I don't like that.
Everything is a standard universal charger. And Apple just didn't do it for their phone, and they had to recall a bunch. But I don't think they got them all. So then they said we're going to do it for the 15, but who knows when the friggin' 15's coming out? And now they're talking about that the 15's not even going to have a plug. It's all going to be through the
Oh, I
magnetic thing.
did hear about that part. That
And
that's gonna.
yeah, that's it, I'm going to Android. I don't want that.
You see how expensive they make the charging for it, the charge pads.
Yeah, but think about it for your car. Do you have CarPlay in your car?
No, I have a
I
USB.
have
I go Bluetooth.
Oh, I have CarPlay. So I either have to pay for an app then or get a new plug that has the magnetic thing to hook up my CarPlay.
Yeah.
This
I
is getting into a really tech heavy conversation, but if you see green bubbles, I'm sorry, you can hate me later, but I
I
just really
don't
don't
see, you
care.
don't see green bubble. Oh no, you do see green bubbles.
But even everyone that I work with is Android. Like
Well, yeah.
most people in technology are Android people.
Yeah, I mean, you can do so much more with Android. It's like PC
Yeah,
versus Mac. I'll never have a Mac because I can do way more on my PC.
exactly.
But my phone, I don't really care.
Yeah, I just like don't know if I'm gonna lose friends over the fact that I'm getting a new phone.
I mean, probably.
That's so stupid.
I don't know who, but probably.
My head's starting to hurt. That's why I was incapable this week. That I only went to the gym half days because on Thursday and Friday my headache was so bad I couldn't pick my head off my pillow. I literally worked with my head on a squishmallow on my bed because I couldn't move.
How many squishmallows do you have?
Dude,
Okay. It's an acceptable number.
I sound like a 23-year-old child,
I need
but
to
I guess.
replace one of my pillows, but I refuse to. It is like the flattest pillow you have ever
Ugh.
seen. Like, I have had it since I don't even know how long. Probably since I was 5.
Yeah.
It is the like flattest pillow ever at this point.
Okay. Do you got anything else to talk about?
I mean, I always have things to talk about.
The next one. I mean, I guess we could
Oh, I guess
record.
I forgot we had that.
What?
I forgot we were doing that. Kind of got off topic.
What?
The whole "what are you"?
Oh, no, 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 no. We're over that.
Oh,
I
we
was
are.
thinking, yeah, the next time we record is probably going to be right before my Scotland trip and then after my Scotland trip. I didn't plan this trip well because I'm going in the middle of the World Cup, so I'm gone for the World Cup final.
Oh no, what a shame.
I'm a sports person, okay? I'm sorry.
So am I, but I don't watch
You're not a
soccer.
sports person.
You're right, I don't watch sports.
You're a like an athlete person.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I I can't watch sports. I just can't get into them.
Oh, I love them. My favorite sport being people that drive in circles for hours and hours
I
on
mean,
end.
I
So,
can watch sports in person, but I can't watch sports on TV. Like if I go to a sporting event, like
yeah.
yeah, I can have fun and enjoy it, but I can't watch like sports on TV. I've been told to get into hockey,
Oh, I heard hockey's fun.
especially like around Stanley Cup time. That's like the best time to
Mhm.
watch.
Okay, I think we're burning out over here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Eventually these are gonna flow better and we're gonna understand how to format things. But right now we're
yeah.
just like working with the what we got. Okay.
All right,
Well,
we're
how do you want
going
to
with there.
close it out? I'm the start of
Um,
the intro, so you close it out.
I don't know. I feel like I just kind of like a fade to black kind of deal. That's my
No, I
favorite kind
don't
of thing.
like
I know you
that.
don't like that.
Okay. So we're gonna say thank you for listening.
And that's how I get you to do my job for me. Good night.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.